Hi, I'm Anne Coppens and I'm a learning and development professional. Now, the last 2 days I attended Learning to Technologies exhibition in the Olympia in London. And I wanted to share what I see as the main trends going forward for learning and development. First one that really hit home is social learning. And for me, social learning is where peers share their information. So if I'm stuck on a topic or I've just found a great new way of doing something, I share it with my colleagues. And I encourage people to do exactly that. From a managerial perspective, most managers, and as a regular business travel in my life, I always brought books along, articles along, my Kindle now, and I'm reading. So I'm sharing on LinkedIn the articles that I come across that are of great interest, any blog posts from other people that I feel, yeah, worth reading. So I would love to see this in an organization where leaders, once they're on the road, which they are, and I know they are, that they share their knowledge and share what they're up to. Because if you're working for an organization and you say, you read an update from the CEO who says, hey, I'm reading this super book and this is what I'm taking away from it, you're going to pick it up. So I think it's an absolute way forward. For my own learning, I'm already in a number of groups on Facebook where this is very much the done thing. You share, you care, and you give each other tips and suggestions on how to do this. So I'd love to see this happen in the corporate world. And from the technology perspective, everything cloud seems to be an enabler, so all good. The other great thing I picked up is the me generation of learning. And also some statistics that, in fact, most of us need one-to-one learning to perform better. And that to me was something that struck home because I've been saying this for some time. And in my coaching, I often saw people having superb results. They'd been to a course, but they hadn't implemented a damn dicky bird of a thing. Okay, so to actually go further and make learning tailored and user driven, I think is the way forward. And it's only in its starting shoes, I think, and from a corporate point of view, it's harder to achieve. I know, I understand that. But again, with the right platforms, I think it's out there. I saw some great technology. And yeah, you know, even the statistics going with that technology can be a lot better. My own hobby horse, however, gamification in the learning and development sphere seems to be underrepresented at the moment. It seems to be definitely in its baby shoes. And yeah, the only great speaker I saw on it was Ben Betts from Curator. And I have to say, he made a whole load of sense and gave a very balanced view on what worked and what doesn't work. That in fact, a lot of games and contributions when invited are not necessarily useful unless steered in a direction. And one thing that really, really hit home with me, and which I have seen in so many organizations, is that for gamification to work, you need to reward the behavior and not the course completion. Because really, the happy sheets, the statistics on course completion, what does that tell you? It tells you, yeah, you've done a lot of courses. It's not great information. So I think there's definitely a shift to new and better information on how people actually change behaviors. And I saw some really cool stuff that can help that. So these are, in my view, the big trends. So me learning, social collaboration learning, and way down the line, I guess, also gamification. Hope that helps.